Hello, Gemini, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, I hope you guys have been well since your last reading. Let's see what's going on in February. Now, I did want to say something to you guys, okay? Something that's very special to my heart right now. So, I have a friend of mine who she is a Gemini that recently her family experienced something very, very tragic. Her brother got into a very bad accident with a train involved. Now, I'm going to leave a link below in the description. He is in the hospital in an induced coma, and the family is really just asking for help for donations to cover all the hospital bills. So if that's something that you guys do choose to do, and you do donate to the GoFundMe, email me separately, highvibrations44@gmail, or you can go to Instagram, highvibrations44. Let me know that you did, and I will answer any question that you have with my cards. So just let me know that you did that. I'll go check and make sure, and then we'll do that. But really, just putting out good vibes and prayers for her family. I know it's a hard time, so I love you, honey, and I hope that we get through this strong, okay? So let's see what's going on, guys, for February. Now, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Now, starting in December, I told you guys in the last few videos, but I completely changed my booking system so that it's way more efficient now. Okay, still slightly, we're still getting caught up with the old system, but the new one is working perfectly. So I will explain at the end, the last minute or two, how to go about getting in touch with me if you need a reading. Okay, but all of this description is in the all of this is in the description below. That's what I meant to say. So let's see, guys. What is going on with you? What is going on with the sign of Gemini? February 2019. Alright, so we have your past, present, and we have future. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Ten of Swords, alright? So this is a heavy energy to be dealing with. It could be a betrayal of some sort. It could be a harsh or abrupt ending. Behind that, we have the Magician in the reverse. So someone who could have been manipulative in a situation, or something that you're just choosing not to manifest, okay, because of, the trialing energies around it. We have the Knight of Wands here. So for some of you, maybe it was with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, that you're experiencing this with. So let's see what's up, guys. Now, going back towards your past, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is when we're choosing not to move forward with something, or there's something that we need to let go of. So why is this here? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, and the Five of Wands in the reverse. So there's something here that, again, either you're not moving forward with it, or that you had to let go of it because you don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, you don't want conflict, you just don't want, to be involved with any sort of pettiness. Now, keep in mind, guys, all the energies here could be vice versa. So it could be something that's happening to you, or something that you're putting out there, but something that just needed to end just to avoid problems. With the Four of Swords in the reverse, this is the energy of someone who has been stagnant for a while, or thinking about their next move. Kind of like in hiatus mode, but now they make the move, the best move going forward, and they want to go in a different direction, and they've thought everything out. So the next card that we have for your past is the Three of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, this could have been a third-party situation, okay, in love, so maybe somebody was juggling. For others of you, this could be maybe a sign of depression, or just you choosing not to go out as much. Okay, this could also be removing yourself from a group of friends, removing yourself from, a particular social circle. Okay, you have the Sun card in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So with these energies here, there is someone that's really fed up here, guys. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, but anyone can take this on. So a sense of someone just really frustrated. It's like they've tried and tried, but they didn't get what they wanted out of a situation. Or maybe the situation was literally costing money, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But whatever this was, guys, definitely some sort of blockage here. Something that's blocking blessings from coming in, where, again, just a fed up energy. So definitely releasing. A lot of release here. Why is this Empress card in the reverse? Something's just not working, guys. You got that Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, okay, in the reverse. So there's something that you know isn't going to be working, but I feel like you guys have a very stubborn energy towards this. Your energy is the Eight of Swords here, so this is something that you're stuck on, okay, something that you're probably putting yourself through a lot of mental anguish with doing this, all right? This is when our biggest enemy is our thought process. Okay, so it's like, you're like, I'm stuck, I can't move past this, I can't go anywhere, but this woman in the picture has so much room, so it's kind of like a dramatic thing, all right, but it's like you're stuck on something that's forced. With the Hanged Man in the reverse, whatever this is it's not natural to your flow. It's like you're constantly swimming upstream and against the current. And not that that's bad. I mean, you're going to get a great arm workout, but I mean, it's going to exhaust you eventually. You don't want to drown while trying to do this. So something that you guys may really have been pushing or just kind of stuck on, that I don't see as healthy to keep holding on to it, okay? Now, in your present moment, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. For others of you, this is just something that you're slowly taking an approach towards. Okay, so this is someone who is going to really map out what it is that they want to do. They're going to take their time. They're going to make sure, you know, they dotted all their I's, they've crossed all their T's. They're going to do their due diligence. We have the World card. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So a few things here, okay? For those that could be dealing with an earth energy, okay, whether it's you or that earth energy, although it is showing up as an earth energy, there is someone in a situation that is genuinely just not interested. They're not invested, you know, in a genuine way. So there's unhappiness here. Someone's on the fence about something, and that's bringing toxicity into your life. There's something here that I truly feel, guys, needs to end. A chapter that you need to go into. With the World card, it's a very beautiful card, guys. This is very good vibes. This is, you know, the universe moving forward in a very good way for you. But you're in your head. Maybe you're not confident about how the situation is going. But with the High Priestess in the reverse, this is someone that is in denial. This is someone who's not seeing a situation for what it is. So they're really dragging something out. And, you know, with this Emperor in the reverse, whether it's you within yourself or, you know, just another person that you're dealing with, there's someone who's not being truthful. There's someone who's being dishonest. They're not being clear about something. All right? This is someone that could have something up their sleeve as well. But like I said, it could be us not being truthful to ourselves. So there's something that's just a really bad call here. Okay, because of someone's, you know, non-genuine interest. So there's really something here that's just being forced, guys. That's really what I feel, a force of something. For some of you, maybe you're losing out on finances with this, or it's making you unstable, but I just feel like there's an energy that needs to be cut out, that you need to have clarity. And once you do, you have the Two of Wands. So this very passionate route appears in your life that you can take, but something needs to be let go of. All right, something definitely needs to be let go of, guys. Whether it's a job, a friend, okay, a lover, something needs to be let go. We have the Knight of Swords, so you guys are really going to have to get into your energy, okay, where your eye is on the prize and you're cutting out anything that's detrimental to you, anything that's not making you, you know, feel good, because there's going to be too many losses here. So there's definitely a blockage, guys, and I feel like this is something that is within your power to let go of. All right. Now, for a lot of you, whether it's a person or just something where you're going to feel very emotionally good about this, once you give up on this, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the King of Cups. you have the Queen of Cups. So there could be a very prominent water energy that comes into your life. It could be romantically, or it could be just a friend that really just helps you get out of any rut that you may be feeling. Or maybe someone that can just lead you the right way to where you want to go in life, you know, at this point. So could be a very helpful water energy. So definitely look out for that. Hold tight to your good, you know, water sign friends. And going into your future, guys, the first card that we have is the Seven of Swords. So this is a card about someone who is being deceptive, or someone who's keeping secrets, someone who's being, you know, a little suspect about things. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So Wheel of Fortune, all right, this is the energy now. So things move forward in a very good way, but you're still trying to find balance in the situation. And I feel that it's in regards to something that you had to withdraw from. Okay, so maybe you still feel, you still feel upset about that, but you have to understand that you've released a very heavy burden. Maybe there is some emotional investment here, okay, but when the Three of Swords is in the reverse, we're suppressing it more, okay, it's not coming out as much, and we're in the process of healing, although the pain can still be there, all right. So you have the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Fool card. This is all, guys, saying that there's an energy that you really need to part ways with, and you have to amicably, you know, just leave it in the past. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Magician in the reverse. So it's like you guys are really on the fence with something, because there's something good that is trying to come into your life. But I feel that you guys are in a place, and maybe it's for good reason, that you're really kind of hard to get through to. And it could be because you're really just focused on cutting out, again, anything that could be detrimental. But there's definitely uneasiness that you, or a person dealing, you know, with you, could feel as they're transitioning, you know, to another stage in life. We have the Strength card. And we have the King of Swords. All right, so at the end of this, make sure that you are not self-sabotaging, guys, because even to this point, because this High Priestess in the reverse is here at the present moment, you guys know what this is, all right? And it's something that's just not a good idea to move forward with. Your health gets better, your mental, just the way you mentally look at things, the way you process things, all of it gets stronger and more positive. But you have to realize that there's a certain direction that you can't go in anymore. And that's what keeps trying to come out. So just make sure you're not forcing something. Because it's showing, you know, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, the best way, and I've used this before, but imagine you've had a terrible day, okay? You're really pissed off about something. Maybe work didn't go well, or, you know, you had a friend try you and say some crazy shit. But let's say you're pissed off, right? You're on the way home. You're on the highway. And then you hear something kind of pop. And you can tell, oh shit, my tire's low. So you're like, oh, great. Just what I needed. So you pull over, but you're angry as shit. You know, you're fuming. You have smoke coming out of your ears. You're so mad. And when you see that this tire's completely just, you know, messed up and it's just not working, out of anger, you get mad, you grab a pocket knife or something, and you slash the other three. So it's like you react to a situation out of anger, but it amplifies the bad of the situation, okay? There's certain situations that they don't have to be as bad as what you may make them out to be. So this could be something that you're doing. It could be something that a cross-watcher or someone just dealing with you is doing, all right? So just make sure that you're not bringing more bad just with how your attitude is in life, okay? The way that we think, guys, that's what we're going to be attracting. If we're constantly thinking about good things will happen. If we're constantly stressed out and angry and yelling and, you know, feeling a type of way because things aren't happening the way that we want it to, that's when you'll notice a lot of shit tends to follow you. Okay, so just think smart about this, guys, and don't let anybody take you out of your element, because there's a lot of thinking going on. You're really trying to debate, you know, do I stay around the situation or do I not? And the cards are heavily saying, no, don't. All right, so I'm going to give you guys some cards of advice here. Let me get some advice for the sign of Gemini, February 2019. we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Strength card in the reverse. Okay, so a situation where maybe there's arguing, maybe there's clarity about something that is bothering you. Regardless of how you guys feel about this, whether you're the one that's upset or someone else is upset, this is what's going to bring you balance. All right, there's this image that you have about, you know, a happy Brady Bunch sort of situation, but there's anger here and there's debilitation around this. So let me go a step further and see what this is really trying to say. Let's expand. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Moon card in the reverse. So, hi Swayze, that was my cat. So there is something here, guys, that you just have to let go of, that it's not going to work. It's going to have too much adversity, and it derails you from the path that you're supposed to be on. Okay, so whether it's you or someone else, you know, despite who's upset in this, there are new beginnings that are coming in, and these are going to be long-term beginnings where there's going to be happiness. You just have to realize that maybe you got yourself stuck in a karmic situation, or maybe the universe is just finding a way to balance things out for you. So this is that sort of thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that meme where it's a little girl holding a small teddy bear, and it's God in the picture, it's Jesus, I think, but he has this huge teddy bear behind his back. And, you know, he's reaching his hand out to get the little tiny teddy bear from the girl. And she's like, no, but I don't want to lose it. But she doesn't know that something better is coming along. So that's what it is, guys. So think of this as like the Five of Cups situation. And almost every tarot deck, you're going to see the Five of Cups where there's 3 cups filled over. And there's 2 cups still upright. They still have whatever beverage or water is in there. Okay, so you guys seem to be focusing, you know, at the beginning of things, you seem to be focusing on what has spilled. You're crying over spilt milk. Okay, not realizing that you still have those 2 cups there. Okay, not all is lost. So you guys really just have to change your perspective, where you're not looking at what has been lost. You're looking at what can be gained. Okay, maybe this didn't work out, but I still have A, B, and C going for me. So let me, you know, move forward with that and let me focus on that. Life will continue to give you whatever it is that you're focusing on. Okay, so if there's something that you're stressing, more stress is going to come in. So you really just have to change your mindset on this. Take a, you know, step back and take a breath and ask yourself, am I handling this in the best way? Because I feel like so much of this, guys, can be avoided if we just handle it in a better way. Okay, so again, there's going to be a situation here where you're going to see the reality of what it is. You're going to have clarity on what it is, and you might not like the direction that it's taking you in, or, you know, where you're headed with this, but it's going to be a much better path for you. All right, you guys are resisting some sort of change. All right, it's going to work out for the best in the future, but don't resist it. All right, guys, so like I said, if you want to help our, well, I'm not a Gemini, but your fellow Gemini sister, I will put the GoFundMe link in the description below. So if you guys do make a donation, you can screenshot that and just send me a DM or an email, highvibrations44 for Instagram, highvibrations44@gmail.com for email, and just let me know. I'll be so grateful, and I'll answer whatever it is that you need. But other than that, guys, most people know at this point, but the system that I had before that I'm still slightly catching up with, just a few more to go. So the system I had before was just not working for me. It was too tumultuous. It was too many, you know, energies that I had to deal with on a daily basis, and I was just spending too much time working. And then it was hard to keep up. Like if I took a day off, you know, I'd always be really behind. So with this new system, guys, I only take 3 readings per day. So now when you guys go to my website, if it's not a question that you're purchasing and like a full-length reading, then just pick the day you want it on. That's the day that you get it. I only leave 3 slots available Monday through Friday for each day. So you may not necessarily get it at the time that you put down. I just leave those 3 slots open so that you know, okay, this is going to be the day that you get it. I also have emergency readings, so if something is dire and you can't wait, you need it quick, then you guys can get that option as well, okay? So yeah, anything you need, guys, I am here. I love y'all. Let's see how this month progresses. Take care, Gemini.